Hong Kong is a city with high population density. The area of total urban or built-up land is 24.3%, while most of the areas are developed in Kowloon and Hong Kong Island. In Hong Kong, 69% of energy end use take place in the building, and 60% of annual electricity is consumed in commercial buildings. It is known that 60% of CO2 emission is by buildings. Green buildings have become the concern of sustainability in the built environment in a bid to reduce greenhouse gas emission and energy use. To evaluate the sustainability of new buildings, various standards, such as BEAM Plus and LEED, have been introduced. Here come some green features applied in the buildings nowadays. See how many of these do you know? Let hiding place be an example. Green roofs are built at various levels, such as the rooftop, in order to alleviate the heat island effect in this concrete jungle. Another significant feature is the urban windows at lower levels. The large openings allow efficient airflow through the neighborhood. They can not only reduce the wall effect and improve the ventilation in Causeway Bay, where the air is seriously polluted, but also provide space for sky gardens, reducing heat island effect. Can every building in Hong Kong turn into green buildings? Although there are plenty of advantages to Hong Kong's sustainability, there are still a bunch of constraints on building them. The first challenge is about the cost effectiveness. For instance, there is an energy-efficient fan in the zero-carbon building. Although it can have a more efficient cooling effect and cost less energy, it is relatively a lot more expensive than 10 iPhone X. It is ridiculous to imagine construction costs if every single flat of commercial building changes their air conditioning system to such high-volume, low-speed fans. Last but not least, it's also troublesome to think about the building limitation of buildings. Although green building is great, not all buildings can add in green features. For instance, there is an incident about the green roof collapse in City University due to the overload of the green roof. Also, in many cases, deciding whether construction of a green building requires a complete planning before building them. Yet most of the buildings already constructed are in use. Therefore, green measures are more applicable to a newly constructed building with careful planning on energy audits, like the renovation of suburbs. All of us can participate in building a sustainable city. For example, real estate developers can enjoy a lower land premium, tax reduction, or higher gross floor area if their buildings receive a high BEAM Plus or LEED grading, so that they can have a lower construction cost and earn more profits. To go further, conditions in the land lease can be set to mandatorily require developers to adopt green features in their buildings. Consultancy services could be offered to buildings owners to evaluate the feasibility of applying sustainable features such as green roofs and solar panels. For private sectors, non-governmental organizations and green groups like World Wildlife Fund and can promote the benefits of green buildings and importance of sustainable development to the public and business sector through education and advertising.